o mele holo kaiki no haya Joseph J level hana ia o loika highly level heva hine. O loika level no haya Paul kanoa hana ia o Joseph Kelly li level he kane. O Joseph level no haya hana pa ana kona hana ia o Lily le aloha level heva hine. O Lily level no haya Edward kanoho hana ia o Henry hana le kanoho he kane. O Henry kanoho no haya Deborah Kela Kilo Kalani Malina hana ia o Ruth Luka kanoho heva hine. O Ruth kanoho no haya Joseph kanaka hele la tukui gu hana ia o Terry Kupiolani gu heva hine. O Terry gu no haya Eric Kanamore Senior hana ia o Kalukalani China Blue Autumn Fire Terkamore School heva hine. This is my mo'okua hall, my genealogy, and I speak my truth. These names burn my throat as I speak, and I pray I haven't spoken any of them incorrectly, for I believe I do not deserve my name. O Ruth Duka Kanoho Kaino Ko Ututu Vahine, or Terry Kapiolani Gu Kaino o Ko Umako Hine. Luka is my grandmother's name, and Kapiolani is my mother's. Put together, you create my name, Kalukalani. Kalukalani is also the name of a grass in Kokee on the island of Kauai, the only one that can withstand the wind of Kokee. I was named after two strong women and a grass able to stand on its own, able to speak their mind and not afraid to back down. That is not me, and I am not strong. Yes, I am physically strong. Yes, yes, yes. But to speak, the thought makes me shiver. To speak for me, to speak for others, to speak for what is right, that is not me, and it never was. This is me in the beginning of 2020, shy, nervous, unable to speak for herself. But eventually it all changed. I was fortunate enough to be a part of the Mauna movement in 2019 to protect the Mauna from any further harm. I attended classes at Pu'uhanoa Pu'uhuluhulu and was very lucky to attend her session. This is Jamaica Osorio, a poet, a protector, and educator through fact-based conversation, a speaker for Hawaiian people. We share a common idol, Haunani K. Trask, a Hawaiian emphasizer and educator, a political scientist, and a professor at the University of Hawaii at Manoa. I aspire to be like these women, and let me show you why.
We are not American. We are not American. We are not American. We are not American. Say it in your heart. Say it when you sleep. We are not American. We will die as Hawaiians. We will never be Americans.
Not only did she speak then, but she spoke when Kaho'olawe was getting bombed during George Helm's time. During this quarter, we spoke about George Helm and watched Hawaiian Soul. During the video, we were told to pull lessons from it. Some of the lessons I got from Hawaiian Soul were respect, honor, ohana va'a, pure aloha aina, look towards your people, and play to your strengths. Play to your strengths. So what are my strengths? I can research, I can type, I can learn and educate myself for my people. For the chance of someday I'll be great. So that's what I did. In the first quarter, we had to make a paper. We had to write, research, draft it, edit it, and then we had to make a final product. I did my research on the Department of Hawaiian Homelands, or DHHL. If you didn't know, because I sure didn't, DHHL was made by the Hawaiian Homes Commission Act of 1920 and was made by the U.S. Congress. DHHL uses blood quantum, a process first used in Native America. Native Americans, just like us, need certain amount of blood to qualify for things. But unlike us who only need to qualify for land, they have to qualify for much more things. For example, medical and schooling. Blood quantum is used because the U.S. needs control. By the time Native Americans or Hawaiians run out of enough blood to qualify for things, all of our land will go to the U.S. But because our population is so much more smaller, our land will be taken much sooner. First, they came for the Mauna, and I did not speak out because I was too young and I couldn't understand. Then they came for our culture, and I did not speak out because I was terrified and I was too scared to move. Then they came for Hawaiian rights, and I did not speak out because the anger of the situation was enraging and I couldn't stand in the flames. Then they came for me, and there was no one left to speak for me. Now is our time, and I will speak out because I, a child of Hawaii, will stand. Hence the voices of Hawaiian people have become united. Hence the keiki will play and sing Hawaiian songs and games. Hence the words of Hawaiians have been heard. Hence, the Mauna can stand another day without destruction. Hence, the culture of Hawaii will live on. Now is our time, eo e na oiwi. At the end of the day, for most of you, everything I've said will be gone from your memory, irrelevant. So, the final thing I want to leave with everyone is don't be afraid to learn. Don't be afraid to play to your strengths. Don't be afraid to speak out. Don't be afraid and use everything you learn to better yourself for a greater cause. Mahalo.